Welcome to this week's Quick Hits, a look at area sports. I'm Record Sports Editor Bob Highfill, and we lead this week with Pacific Women's Volleyball. Tigers were off to a great 11-1 start, then they opened Big West Conference play with a 4-game loss to UC Davis. That was last Saturday. Then the Tigers rebounded with a 3-game win at San Jose State on Tuesday night. So Greg Gibbons' squad is 12-2 as it plays 2 Big West Conference matches this week at home. So these will be Big West openers for the Tigers. They take on Cal State Fullerton on Friday night and UC Riverside on Saturday. Both of those matches begin at 7 o'clock. How good was it to see your girls bounce back from a loss and then come back and play so well last night?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think that's part of the learning process. You know, it's not a sprint. You know, I think from losses, the good thing is you learn a lot. Where you need to get better at, and I wish you could play at your best up here every single day, but the reality is in life is, you know, you're going to take some hits, and it's what you do after you take those hits. And I thought the girls did a great job going on the road, you know, going down to San Jose State and taking care of business in 3 straight sets. So yeah, that's very impressive when you can do that, and I think that gets, you know, our confidence and stuff high again, and I think we're ready for a great weekend against Fullerton and Riverside too. You know, conference play is it's a grind, and it's very exciting.
For the Tigers on Tuesday against the Spartans, Megan Birch, a junior outside hitter, had 18 kills. The Tigers hit .363 as a team. Setter Hannah Clancy had 39 assists and 10 digs. How different is this season to last because of the weapons you have now at the pins and in the middle?
Well, the weapons we have are extensive. We have depth at every position, and our practice gym is so competitive that I think we're battling against each other, we're battling against great players, and that's making us even better players. So they're coming out with the intensity that we haven't had before. You
guys have been away, but for 3 matches in 2 days when you were here for the Community Bankers Classic. How good is it going to be to play back at Spanos Center with matches against Fullerton and Riverside coming up?
It's going to be really fun. We love playing in here. It's a really fun place to play, so we're really excited.
Moving on to Delta football, the Mustangs suffered their first loss of the season. Butte College, ranked number 3 in the state, came to Dorico Field last Saturday and thumped the Mustangs 33-21. So Delta now 3-1 on the season. They were shut out in the second half of that game against Butte as the Roadrunners' pass rush was just too much for Delta's offensive line. So Coach Gary Barlow's squad will try to get back on the winning side of the ledger. They travel to the College of San Mateo. They'll play that game at 1 o'clock on Saturday in San Mateo. Then the Mustangs will have a bye before they begin Big 8 conference play the following week. Moving on to high school football, a lighter schedule than normal this week as several schools who played in 0 week are taking their byes this week, and that includes Chavez, McNair, also Stagg and St. Mary's. A couple of interesting games to look for. Lincoln is traveling north to take on Sac Joaquin Section Power Granite Bay. The Trojans coming off a very tough 51-18 loss last week to their crosstown rival St. Mary's. And also some games including area teams. Edison will be home against Atwater. Also a game to look forward to, East Union is playing crosstown rival Sierra. Last week the Timberwolves lost to VOL Power Oakdale. Manteca will host Weston Ranch. The Stockton Thunder, well, their season's just around the corner if you can believe it. Actually, Coach Matt Thomas begins training camp on Friday as the Thunder prepares for its season opener on October 12th against Ontario. That game will be at Stockton Arena. Before that, on October 7th, is the annual Fan Fest, a chance for fans to check out Stockton Arena, meet the players and the coaches, and also check out ticket plans. And Thor will be there. It'll be a lot of fun. So check out Thunder Fan Fest on October 7th over at Stockton Arena. And finally, the San Joaquin County Fair winds down this weekend. Closing day is Sunday. Big day of racing on Saturday out at the grandstand. It's the Dick Kranz Memorial, which is in honor of former record sports writer Dick Kranz, who did a lot of horse racing coverage in his day. That will be going off at 3:15 on Saturday. It's also Derby Day, so get your favorite hat and head on out to the track for some fun. Post time for the races is 1:15 each day, so head on out to the track. That's it this week for Quick Hits. I'm Record Sports Editor Bob Highfill. For all of your area sports coverage, check out The Record and recordnet.com.